Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's begin Aries. What an interesting week ahead it will be. It's been a bit all over the place as we speak in the last few weeks, but this week is going to be incredibly uplifting yet chaotic. It's going to be hard to manage your emotions this week. What's going to happen is you will be getting things done. However, you will feel at the same time as though things are not progressing or things are not moving forward or things are not turning in your favor. Even though you're putting in all these efforts and you're doing whatever you need, whatever you can do, depending on what you were doing up until now a certain way at certain times, and this could have everything to do with your current routine, which has been the norm for you. You're wanting to speed up the process to get the ball rolling, so on and so forth. Right now, you're making decisions based on your wants and needs, and you're finally coming to realize that you know what you want. Why isn't it happening the way that it should? Be the way, be that the way you get to work, be that the way that things that you, if there are things that you don't want to be doing anymore in your spare time, it could be anything, and it could be also absolutely everything. You are trying to relax more. That is definitely showing up for you. You want to relax more. You don't want to have to run around, which up until now has been making you feel like a headless chook. You want to be stress free. You want to make things easy, and you can. You can do it. When we talk about your relationships, there could be a little frustration, and you could be, and this is not intentional, but there is the frustration towards someone else. And the reason this is coming in is because you are feeling frustrated that the so called slow process is taking its time in terms of what you want to do in your personal life at the moment. And so this could be taking a toll on your personal relationships, and you're not balanced, especially, and I want to say your chakras aren't aligned, so you need to, your soul needs to be balanced. But it has been a little bit difficult in this area because of the way that things are shifting. Everything will settle down in, let's say, 2 weeks from now. You will start to feel that there's a big sort of wave that comes in and shakes you and settles. Finally, it's absolutely crazy what's happening now, and then that will pass. This craziness will take a good couple of days, 2 days at least, and then everything comes to a standstill and you're ready to start over, ready to start fresh. This also involves moving. You're making drastic changes to your home life and the people in it, but you're doing it together, and you're doing it all together and getting through it peacefully. But there is that potential for your frustration to bother you at times, um, to bother others in your environment. So you just need to hold back a little and pull back a little bit, if you will, and try to ease up. Whatever works for you, however you feel, pardon me, that will help you to smooth things out. Or even if you have to just walk away and get some fresh air, whatever works for you at the end of the day, do it. Because the last thing you want in amongst all this craziness is to create barriers between yourself and others. As I said, there's a lot going on in your life right now, and you're not really there, funnily enough, to see it all unfolding, but you can see that there is progress. You can see that there is movement. Everything that is happening is going to be for the better. So you need to not worry about things so much. I think also for a while there, worrying became a part of your daily life in some way or another. And so it is really time for you to reflect on that and go, okay, I'm not the same person, and why am I still doing that? Certain patterns, certain ways are still sort of lingering. There is a reason to smile, and there will be more reason to smile. I think you know this, but there is a little impatience in you that's creeping in. And so this is one of those things you need to realign within yourself in order to feel balanced, as I said. The way that you operate at work, you're in your work environment is everything to you. So you are trying to make things feel more comfortable for you, and there are changes at work as we speak, and this is going to be very good for you indeed. You could be having discussions with the boss. One in particular, he is somebody that has faith in you and knows that you're reliable. He is somebody who is not talkative, however. When he speaks to you, you know that not only does he have nothing but nice things to say to you, but he will keep it short and sweet. Some people don't take don't take these things the same way. If you understand it, not everyone does. He compliments you, and it's in his own way. So you have solidified your status, your position, if you will, and you've done this well. He is not tall, he's short in height. You are taking care of your priorities. They mean everything to you. You could also be seeing a different side to yourself now more than ever before. And I have previously mentioned this is quite an amazing transformation for you. How you're changing the things that you're doing, the way that you do all these things, the way that, and the way that you don't want to do certain things anymore. It's almost as though you've done it enough to say, okay, I'm exhausted now and I don't need to be putting in so much effort because I've already made it. You're already up there. You are at the top of your game. And there are certain areas of your life where now you can take as many steps back as you want, and nothing is going to disturb that part of your life. Nothing can do that, which means it won't set you back. It will just create more freedom. That's what this is about. And as soon as this happens, watch how this makes you feel. Watch how this energy comes in for you, where you're no longer bound to anything or anybody, and it is your soul. You'll feel it in your soul. How magical, how complete you really are, and it's such an amazing feeling. Aries, your card for the week is Farewell to the Moon. You're saying goodbye to a lot of your past energies, the way you used to do things is going to be no longer, and this is a really great time for you. You're starting again. You're going to be meeting a lot of new people, but you are much smarter. You're much more wary of what's going on around you. You're paying attention to a lot of things. You see things, you know them before you actually become involved, whether it's to do with people, places, things. You're much more aware of everything, but you've come to a really great place in your life. This is beautiful. Thank you, Aries.